Welcome back, Kryptonians, to the Chart Experts continuing coverage of Bitcoin and the crypto charts. This is your host Asim, and okay, so Bitcoin has done the unexpected. It's moved higher. It's currently at around about 97k, and hey ho, this was unexpected. And what do we do next? Okay, so just taking a step back and give you a quick recap. We were forecasting a deep correction from 70k. Okay, so this is the top of a range, that's the bottom of a range. We were looking to sell the top of the range. Why? Because we had not seen a deep correction previously. Okay, so under normal Elliott wave analysis, what we'd normally expect to see is something like this. Okay, and for the market to then do that, then this shallow correction would be valid. Okay, and then the market moves higher. Okay, in this circumstance we did not see a deep correction here, hence we were expecting a deep correction at the top of the range. Okay, moving down and then moving higher. Okay, so that's what we were expecting. That did not happen, obviously. Okay, that's not to do with our analysis being incorrect or our strategy being incorrect. And again, none of this is financial advice. This is not at all financial advice. But we trade, we swing trade these markets in a certain way. We have a formula, and we keep to that formula. Okay, so in these sorts of scenarios, this is what we're expecting to happen. The market behaved unexpectedly. Okay, all right, so let's just get rid of that. Okay, right, so the question is, what happens next? Okay, so we saw a correction from 70k down to 50k, not deep enough. Okay, the market's moved higher, but how comes we're not FOMOing in to the market? Okay, how comes we're not worried about how high this market goes? Because many of you who have not had time in the markets, sufficient time to cool your nerves down, will maybe be FOMOing in, especially if you don't have any sort of position in the market. Well, because the market is generally very forgiving. Okay, so for example, I'm just going to give you a quick example. Suppose you hadn't bought in here. Okay, ETF comes along and you think, oh, I should have bought. Market comes back down, fills your position, moves higher. Okay, suppose you hadn't bought here at 51k and you think, oh, I should have bought there. What does the market do? The market consolidates, comes back down, fills your position, and then moves higher. Okay, so now what do we expect to happen wherever it goes to in this? So let's say it goes above 100k, and suppose you are not in position. Suppose you wanted to buy here, right? Well, market generally would come back down, fill your position before undertaking any further moves. Okay, so that's what we would normally expect to happen. Okay, but we have to be cognizant that our analysis is correct in the sense that we have not yet seen a deep correction. Therefore, whatever correction comes at the end of this particular wave, we would expect it to have significance, to have impact on the market. Okay, because again, profits need to be taken. Okay, no market goes up without profit taking. It just doesn't happen. Not seen it happen, at least. Okay, at some stage, deep profit taking needs to happen. Okay, so just to give you an example here, suppose you were not into this move here, market went down to 3k and then moved swiftly up to 65k, let's say. Okay, and you're thinking, oh no, missed out, my life's not changed forever. And you think, oh well, you know, maybe I need to change my strategy. Okay, if your strategy is correct, then no, you do not change your strategy. Okay, why? Because let's see what happened next. Because the market moved, and where did it go to? It retraced 80% of that move down to roughly 15k. Okay, so the strategy of expecting a deep pullback was correct. Okay, it's happened time and time again. You could take this example here as well. Market moved from 3k to 13k and back down again to roughly 3k. Again, it happened again. Okay, here again, you might have been thinking FOMO, oh no, incorrect decision. Market is forgiving. Market is forgiving. Okay, so let's just say that we've made an incorrect call here. We were expecting the market to correct earlier, and now market has gone up. Let's say it's gone up, let's say it goes to 110k. Okay, incorrect decision. Strategy again, I would say, is correct, but incorrect decision. Market has moved unexpectedly. Let's see now. So 110k, for example, above the psychological level of 100k, and the market finally decides, okay, right, well, the ETF buyers decide we need to take profits now. Okay, this has been a great run. I'll take that cash, thank you. ETFs are easily tradable, therefore people start to take profits. Okay, a 50%, well, let's just say there's a 40% pullback, 40% of that move, and that equates to, what is that, 72k, 73k, whatever it is, 73k. Okay, which is, well, round about the previous top. Okay, 40% pullbacks on Bitcoin, we are told, are typical. Okay, 50% would be 63k, and 61.8% would be 52k. Okay, so these are typical pullbacks that we'd expect to see. That's if that's basically, you know, it's very, very common to happen. Okay, so we are still expecting to see for this market to pull back, and so that's the reason why we're not FOMOing about where this market is headed. You'll see with weak structures, and I'll just point back to you know, any sort of structure which goes up parabolically like that generally has deep pullbacks. Okay, even when this, you know, market declines. Now look at this structure, which is very similar to what we're seeing here right now. Okay, but in reverse. So you've got the decline there. I'm just going to let's use I like the polyline. Okay, so we had that, not a deep pullback there. Okay, so not a deep pullback, and then down again, not a deep pullback, and then finally the final wave done. Okay, now let's use that same structure, going up, not a deep pullback, move higher, not a deep pullback, and most likely we're done. Okay, very similar structure. So that's what we'd expect to happen, and then a deep pullback. And in this scenario, if this is the wave 4, so again Elliott wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if this is the low of the wave 4, then this is a low of the wave 4. Did the market come back below the wave 4 or move up below, above the wave 4? And in this case, can the market move down below this wave 4? Yes, it can. Okay, it's happened probably millions of times before across markets. So no, we don't suffer from FOMO. We just trust in the normal functioning of the markets, the normal buying and selling and toing and froing, the normal wave structures that occur in markets. We simply expect that to repeat, and that's why we just maintain our coolness. Whatever happens in the markets, we know that markets have a certain way of functioning, and we trust in that. Okay, I hope this has been helpful to you. If it has, please give the video a thumbs up, share it, subscribe. Hey, this is Asim at the Chart Experts, wishing you every success. Keep your cool, and we'll see you in the next video. Join us on Patreon, and subscribe and give us a thumbs up as well. Thumbs up. Did I say that correctly? I'm not sure. Anyway, take care of yourself in your crypto. Till next time. Bye bye.